Welcome, my name is Matt, aka RoadJedi88. We're getting into Star Wars, guys. Heroes, mods, Mob Enforcer. Mob Enforcers, depends on what location you're coming from. I'm unfamiliar with where this particular Mob Enforcer would be coming from. Doesn't look like anything of Coruscant security related. Kind of definitely takes a bit of a outlaw, outer rim appearance almost. It says she coincides with the Hutt cartel and scoundrels, so this sounds kind of like a gang-related security. Syndicate-related security. So, it is dark side, supposedly. So if you go to my first video in my mods playlist, I definitively break down the various different types of character roles as well as the various different types of mod purposes, or different types of mods and their purposes. I explain what it is we're kind of doing, and we're either kind of enhancing their primary character role purpose or kind of cross-training them to coincide as another character role attribute. The in-game tip, as well as the online website swgoh.gg, both recommend speed and potency. With that said, for speed, you need 4 speed mods for that to be activated. You need 2 potency mods for that to be activated. I am unfamiliar as to where this character specifically is coming from. Hutt cartels, various sources I am aware of. Return of the Jedi, A New Hope. I think we see a bit of them in the Skeleton Crew. But the Hutt cartels are kind of widely spread throughout the galaxy, more than I think many people realize. They seem mostly clustered around within the outer rim around the Hutt space territory, but they do actually get pretty far, even to the intersection of the Star Wars galaxy, the core, where Coruscant is at. So they stretch out pretty far. For a security like this is probably like the resort before they go sending out bounty hunters. Of course, it says Mob Enforcer. That's probably like, when he crowds up around a hut kind of situation, trying to make sure no one's getting too close to the hut. That's almost what that sounds like. But I have no really specific story or game or film I can pinpoint where we would see someone like this, but I don't doubt that, they are there. I wouldn't rule it out. When you look at the tales of Masasa Cantina, tales of whatever side stories, those books do indicate that these sideline characters that we almost get not a whole lot of interaction with, that's easy to kind of roll our eyes and assume are like nobodies. No, those books beg to differ. They do kind of point out that they are still somebody in this universe. They're just not up front getting all the attention. So, the speed and potency recommendation for the support character, between the in-game tips and the swgoh.gg, she's a support character. She is not a squad leader role position type of support, but she will support from inside the squad. Whatever the leader chooses to do, whatever the other squad mates are doing, she's going to support them. She's going to back them up. With that said, you add speed and potency, you're kind of cross-training her to be like an attacker character, an attacker role character. In that case, she's kind of, it's cross-training, if you want to look at it that way. She'll move a lot quicker. She's supposed to move quicker than than, you know, originally as a support character. And her attacks, that potency, is going to dominate whoever she attacks. So, yeah, that's Mob Forces Mods. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comments, questions, suggestions down below. And thank you for following. May the Force be with you.